I decided that this year was the year that I was going to put a new roof on the farmhouse. My T-lock shingles were approximately 25 years old. They were beginning to curl, and a few had come off, so they needed replacing. I got 3 estimates. The top estimate was $40,000 for the best of the best. Then, for a galvanized roof, I got a $20,000 estimate. Then I turned to a local company that all they do is metal roofs. They don't deal with shingles at all. And they were going to put on what I believe to be the better of the selections, which is Galvalume, aluminum-coated galvanized steel, I think it is. So they said they would do it for $9,500. Sounded like a good deal. So I hired them. I waited a few weeks, and then they showed up. And as you can see here, they started bringing in the steel. And here is a pile of the strapping that after they peeled the 3 layers of roofing off, going on the main house, it went all the way back to the 1860 cedar shakes. So with all that off, they strapped it and started putting the metal on. Problem was, on the second day that they were working, there was intermittent rainstorms. So what they did was they used this rolled out paper material to cover the roof after they stripped it. However, they got caught a few times and it started raining inside the house. And also that pile of shingles that is on my annex roof, the kitchen annex, that turned into a dam that held back the water, and it came in to the kitchen through the wall and it buckled the ceiling of the annex, that Brazilian knotty pine. And it came down the wall, outer wall of the annex, got the drywall wet, and there was over an inch of water on the brand new kitchen floor. But eventually it stopped raining and they did get the entire house covered in steel. However, the damage was already done and I was going to have to do something about it. Also, all of the shingles and various roofing materials that they took off the house, as you can see in this series of images, it's all the way around the house. And I asked them to remove the shingles so I could use the front door, and I was told no, that was my problem. Well, that didn't set very well, so the head of the company and I, we had a come to Jesus meeting, and it was decided they were going to clean that mess up. I provided a place for them to dump it because I have a farm, so I'm allowed a farm dump. They were just going to leave it, and that was not acceptable. Now, on the porch, I had a roof-to-wall vent designed for a shingle roof. That was going to have to be modified to work with the steel roof. The head of the company, he understood that was there. He didn't bother to tell his people, so they ripped it off the roof and destroyed it. And I had a 1.5 inch wide slot in the roof, 18 feet long, that was supposed to be the roof vent. So that's going to have to be addressed. And as you can see, the material that was dumped on the front steps, it damaged the steps, it damaged the door a little, it ruined the finish on my brand new, well, not brand new, but ruined the finish on the railings that I put together in Book 6, Chapter 5 of the Farmhouse. So what I decided to do was I held back half the money, and whatever is left after all the damages are taken care of, they get it. Whether they're happy or not with it, didn't really care. So this is what happened, and in the later episodes, you'll see what I had to do to fix everything.